still don't know how MLG got footage of my backyard. I didn't give him permission to do that.
Well, I live with you, so I just took it.
You said they could use that footage of
well,
my
I
backyard?
sold it. For when I make some money.
Nick, we got to talk about these.
No, because then you'd want some of the money.
Okay.
It's simple.
Okay.
Right? It's simple
you
capitalism.
Know what? I respect that, actually.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit impressed.
Yeah.
I'm not even mad. Guys, you're watching the MLG Summer Invite. We're watching Minigun versus Hendralisk, Game 1. 40-minute back-and-forth game. Both guys trying to win the resource war, in a sense.
Minigun, war of attrition.
Yes, that's what they call it. Minigun made a mistake there at the end and paid for it. And now we're about to get a Game 2. It's on Whirlwind.
Let's hit it.
I say we do a cannonball.
Let's hit it.
Let's do a cannonball right into it.
Boom.
Boom.
The splash was all there.
Splash.
Yeah.
Like a storm splash.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. All right. So, here we are in Game 2. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Happy to have you here. In the top right-hand location, I present your blue Protoss player. He's Chad Minigun Jones. His opponent in the top left-hand location. If you're in Canada, it's the northwest. If you're in Australia, it's the southeast. Representing Team Complexity, he is Hendralisk. Whirlwind, another good map for Sky Toss. I think.
It is.
Yeah.
I really like Sky Toss on this map. One of the big reasons is because it's fairly... There's good and bad parts about holding your third in this map. I was going to say fairly easy, but then I realized there's a disadvantage is that the area between your natural third is kind of open.
Mm-hmm.
But the big advantage is the ramps are very easy to defend. Even the area between your third, you can kind of force field these zones, right, if you separate them.
Yeah.
And then also, the rally distance, right? If Zerg's trying to rally Hydrodus across the map.
Not going to work. Just
yeah,
Nidus, man.
Yeah, Nidus it'd be good here. But then also, it's actually really good to use air to snipe like the Zerg third with Void Rays and Mothership Core. Like, this space here is so easy to snipe.
Yeah, the Zerg's not good. That's going to be his
well, with these positions, yeah, it'd be. But even this one, if you can somehow get around from the bottom.
Yeah, and you can always recall back.
Yep.
Just like something you have to, like, prepare for, because it's going to take a while for units to get up there. Unless, here's what you do. You take a Nexus at the bottom left.
Yes.
And then you have the option to recall there at any time with your Void Rays.
So you recall there, then head up, then you recall back home.
Exactly.
The double recall.
Yes. Not the very bottom left. I would take the natural at the bottom left.
Like this one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it'd be a great place to be able to recall there. And of course, you could have a pylon nearby, so you can send zealot attacks here and there.
Yes.
It'd be
but you gotta put the pylon like right here, so that they find a pylon to kill, but they never go up into your natural.
Mm-hmm.
You have to make sure they see the pylon, right? Because Zergs will look for the pylon, and they'll scout as far as it takes to
scout. And honestly, just put a wall up there.
Yeah.
You want, and then a DT in between the.
Maybe like 30 cannons right here.
Well, see, now you're getting a little crazy.
25?
I would do like again. You have the option to recall there at any time.
Yeah. All right. So 50 cannons.
I'd put like 100.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah. And then like never GG at the end. Just keep adding on more cannons.
You're like, you have like 2 swarm hosts slowly trying to clear cannons, because that's it's 0 food to like 6 food as swarm hosts.
Yeah.
There's 40 cannons.
Yeah. So when you say food, do you mean like you can eat swarm hosts? I've always wondered about that.
No, they're hungry.
Okay.
Well, actually, technically, Zergis is control.
Yes. Okay, this game, let's call it.
Well,
so
actually, that was in
Zerg is control.
That was in Brood War.
Oh. You think it's changed from Brood War?
I think it might all be supply now in StarCraft 2.
Oh.
And Brood War only Terrans had supply.
Who makes that rule?
I actually don't know. I know some of the lore, but I don't know the.
So what was in Brood War? So it was control
for Zerg.
For Zerg. For Protoss, it was
Psi.
Psi.
Yes.
And for Terran, it was supply.
Yes.
Okay. Those all rhyme. Supply, Psi. I guess control.
Control is really. Yeah. Lost you on that one.
That's close. That probe is trying to be a ninja.
He just wants to go to the beach down there.
He wants to climb that tree.
I think there's a beach down
there. But
he
doesn't have hands.
Oh, that's not a beach. That's a pit.
Yeah, you don't want to go down there.
Yeah. Oh, wait. There's a plant.
Oh. So there is.
It's a lemon tree you talked about earlier.
That's the lemon tree.
I'm still not positive that's a lemon tree.
I am actually. Dude, what more source do you need than me saying it? I don't understand. It's like the primary source.
The primary source for all things knowledgeable?
I wouldn't say that. But if we're talking
Aw,
about
poor guy.
plants in StarCraft 2, it's like studying. What was that biology-related field in Harry Potter that you could study? Come on, Nick. I know you're a big Harry Potter guy. You're the guy who read all the books at midnight.
I have read the books. Not all at midnight, but it was a while ago.
I'm not gonna lie. I went to many a midnight release of Harry Potter books,
I can't remember what it's called.
and I'm not ashamed.
What was it called? Like herbology? I was about to say that.
Thank you.
Oh, did you get it from the?
Yes.
I was literally about to say it. Actually, I'm not even kidding.
Humid Sting,
Okay.
Caveman 303, and Hendrix 49. Thank you for providing me with that info.
So you're a StarCraft 2 herbologist.
Yes, I am.
Probe is still on the run. No proxy pylons yet, and he does have 4 gates. So I think he wants to have a proxy pylon. And that's actually not. I mean, the Zerg here, Hendralisk, is. I mean, he's getting some roaches now, but he's pretty much carefree as far as defenses go. 3 gases going.
Carefree like the gum.
Yes.
That's all. That's my only contribution to that. We may continue with the commentary.
Minigun built the gateways, but because he was unable to get that proxy pylon up, the Zerglings did such a good job of hunting down those probes. He's not really going to do the pressure. Instead, just going to warp in a few units, tackle but fast, right into Forge, of course, getting the Voiders out as well. And we'll probably see him take a 3rd base momentarily. In fact, there goes that probe. Is he going to expand towards his opponent? It looks like he is. Which, I don't mind. This is an easier base to defend, honestly, than this one, I feel. Well,
and you can pivot. Like, I mean, for your opponent to try to get a... Like, you're going to see your opponent coming.
Yes.
If you take a Nexus here. Like, if they're trying to flank across...
This ramp, like, you think it's closer rally-wise, but there's no way... Like, this is a very difficult ramp for Zerg to attack up.
I mean, there are rocks they could kill, but that's going to take a while.
Yeah. And more or less, they usually attack from this direction, so it doesn't matter.
And then to get over there again, you have to go a pretty long way.
And the cool thing here is you can really quickly poke out at them, right? They have to be afraid of... I mean, something Terrans do, for example. Terrans typically want to expand towards Zergs.
I would still like to see his 4th Nexus in the bottom left-hand side of the map.
Hidden natural? Or maybe disappoint the corner?
I don't know. I wouldn't mind with either one, but I feel like the natural is nice because you can, if you're doing a recall, you can attack quicker to your opponent's 4th.
He's going to spot that 3rd base, so Hendrix knows what the game is.
He's still making sure.
And he's going to add in 2 more Stargates.
He's not going to try to do... Like, at this point, he'd be doing that Hydra. He'd be making all the Hydras for that timing like he did in the last game. But he only has Slings and Roaches at this point.
Yeah, he's got very few drones because he's built so many Roaches.
Oh, dear.
And he's definitely looking to do a big attack before there's too many Voiders out in the field. And the question is, how much damage can he do? The Voiders are going to put a timer on this attack. Oh,
Zealot, gotta warp another
he's
Zealot.
He's got to get, okay, or 2 pylons. That's like a Zealot.
Okay, Minigun has to be careful. Doesn't want to get caught off guard here. This is what we talked about.
I would like to see him actually hit the natural, not the 3rd with this.
He might dip and dodge. Force some force fields and then go straight to the 3rd.
He might just dodge the Nexus,
oh my
actually.
God.
There's just so many Roaches.
Minigun doesn't have a lot. Activating Photon Overcharge and Prismatic Alignment. Trying to shove these Roaches away. The probes are trying to transfer at the wrong time.
So Voiderates kill Roaches really fast, actually.
Yeah. Especially with the Prismatic Alignment.
Yes. Oh, now it's off.
He could time warp here. That'd be kind of... I wouldn't disagree with that. But I think the Motion Core is a little bit too far away for that now.
And also, maybe he's scared of another big attack once he has another Photon Overcharge.
Yeah.
Time Warp would get like 1 or 2 Roach kills, right?
Yeah. Well, if you get it way in front.
Yeah. I mean, he only has 3 Void Rays with it. I don't know. It would be nice of him. Yeah. There's a lot of resources starting to pull up for Hendralisk. More hatcheries going down. There's no Hydra to stand, no Infestation Pit, but there is a Spire. And it's important to note he didn't really commit... I mean, he has the Roaches, but he hasn't gotten a single upgrade yet for them. He's really planning on going Mass Air this game, and...
Yeah, all that gas is being stored up. But it's one of those things, like, your opponent's going triple star.
Yeah, like, if Minigun finds out that Hendrix is going Mass Air, he's just going to make a billion Phoenix. Okay, so that's why there's... Okay, Hendrix is starting to figure out...
I feel like 6 or 7 Phoenixes would be...
Enough?
Not necessarily enough. You kind of have to decide from there how many.
But you don't want to go straight to a billion without
scouting. I feel like a billion. I don't know if that many would actually be allowed by StarCraft.
I do like these expansions. These are really cool. And you know what's cool about this? He doesn't actually have to go Mutas.
You're right.
I mean, he's starting to get ground upgrades now too.
Like he's applying enough pressure where he knows his opponent is going to be on the defensive at this point. Ooh, and the Spire was scouted. We have 3 Phoenixes. But again, as you said, he doesn't have to commit to that. Oh, I think this was, yeah.
Yes, it was.
And like he's also clicking on the roaches, seeing the lack of upgrades, so he can be like, okay, what are you spending your gas on?
It's almost like a fake Muta switch, because I don't think he plans on switching. I mean, maybe later down the road, but for now, I don't think he's going to. He's just going to tech up.
Yeah.
And he's pulling the resources for a reason. If Minigun started to move out, he would see it and just build 15 Hydras, right? Like, I mean, he has the larva. He could build 21 Hydras. Well, actually, yeah, he could. In fact, he is going Mutas now.
Ooh.
I liked his build up until he built the Mutas.
Yeah. Imagine if those were swarm hosts.
Yes. Swarm hosts and Hydralisk mix. Or maybe Swarm hosts and Queens. Swarm hosts and Spore Crawlers. That's the most supply
How about
efficient.
all of the above?
Yes.
May I?
Yes, you may.
Sick.
I mean, there's going to be Phoenix range in like a minute from now, a little over that.
So these mutas aren't going to...
So how many Phoenix are out right now?
Anything.
There's already 7 Phoenix out. Yeah, they're gonna walk to. You're gonna try to sneak into main,
and then they're going to die.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna see about 20 mutas lost. And it's gonna be one of the shield your eyes moments.
If he can spot the Phoenixes and keep the mutas alive, and then add in infestors, maybe combined. But the problem is, if the mutas come in a bunch, the Phoenix will run them down and kill them all. And it's. I mean, Hendralisk does have some bases up, right? And he's mining a lot of gas. And he's starting to get some upgrades.
He's still making mutas. I'm getting that cringe feeling.
Well, he's going to kill some cannons and some probes.
And this is, if you GIF this moment, this is what you submit to reddit.com/r/cringe. It's one of my personal favorite subreddits.
This is not fun for the mutas. Well, I think he killed 1 Phoenix.
I think he might have gotten 2.
2, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
And he has no Spore Core, so the Phoenix could actually just kill all his guys.
The good news is he stopped making mutas.
He's not getting the Nexus either. That's painful. The bad news is he's making Corruptors.
And the good news is his opponent has a lot of Phoenixes now that, I mean, what are they going to do at this point?
Kill everything.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah. I mean, they could actually just kill all his drones right now if they wanted to. They have the range upgrade, too. They could kill the Hydras right here. I mean, this many can ignore 1 Spore, right?
Yeah. I just feel like saying, oh, a Spore.
Yeah. Once there's enough Hydras, they can force him back. But this number, actually, Minigun, I think, could have actually just picked away at that force there, honestly.
Yeah. He's just wanting to play safe.
Yeah.
He doesn't necessarily know what
add more Void Rays. And you never know if you be too aggressive, 1 Infestor comes out of nowhere.
Yep, and ruins your day.
Yep. Oh, this is not...
Here he comes. We've got 10 Hydras, 4 mutas, and 2 Corruptors against 70
Hydras.
mutas and 50 Void Rays.
Yeah, I
think Hendralisk might be dead.
This is not pretty. In fact, I think everything is dead.
I think everything is just going to die.
Well, wait. There's a bunch of red.
Can you hit units?
The Speedies to the rescue.
You see, I would agree with you if this is Brood War.
Brood War Speedies would probably beat air units.
Yeah.
This many.
Yes. What if there's an upgrade that you can make your jump and hit air units?
That'd be cool.
I'm not saying like out of the hive or something.
Yeah.
There's the GG. Well played there from Minigun. It's one of the. Can you hit units? What's units lost? Yeah,
I had
look
it up
at that. Can we see a shot that units lost tab, if possible? Look at that. 16,000 to 3,900. That's like a game. I don't know.
That's a 4-to-1.
So when that happens,
that's like losing a Zealot for reserving a kill. It's the same ratio.
Yeah. It's not good.
It's not good.
And again, that comes back down to making all those mutas and not expecting the Phoenixes. And once that happens, as a Protoss, you feel very happy, and then you just make units and you go win the game. So we're gonna have a tie series on our hands, ladies and gentlemen. We're tied 1-1. The winner of this next game will advance to the semifinal, the second semifinal of the MLG Summer Invite. Guys, stay tuned. Game 3 between Minigun and Hendralisk coming up.